I don't know what happened to my mic again. It's watery. I don't know what happened, man. It's making all kinds of weird noises, but it seems to be fixed in the later episode. So if you just want to skip this one, that's okay. All right, let's get to the video. I simply cannot get enough. I cannot get enough Spelunky 2. So we're running it back. Already lost count of episodes. I've recorded so many. Defeated so many. I had a failed eggplant run earlier that you probably will never see. I got squished by Olmec is kind of what happened, and it was 20 minutes long, and I was ranting about the failures of DaVinci Resolve. And by the failures of DaVinci Resolve, I mean me not knowing how to use the software. Okay, that was not what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the spider to come over here. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna whip the arrow like cool guys. I think we'll die, actually, if that's okay with you. So what have I been up to? It's the same day as the last Chicken Bake trilogy. By trilogy, I mean moment. I don't really know. It's not a series or anything. It's just the sequel. So I've been working on getting those videos rendered. I fixed my DaVinci Resolve issues where everything was becoming 5 gigabytes bigger after I rendered it without me adding anything or changing anything, and it not getting any better in video quality. Turns out what was happening was sadness. No, it was... well, that sucks. You know what? I should stop trying to mess with the spiders. It took all of my focus, and I done embarrassed myself. Why I whipped that ghost pot? We'll never know. This is terrible one. Um, and I just had some bit rates set improperly. Apparently, DaVinci Resolve's default setting is to have a bit rate of 80,000, whereas what I record in is 8,200. So it was trying to output in 10 times higher quality without the input of anywhere close to that. This is going to be use of all the ropes and whatnot here. Just make it to the end, Monty. I did not mean to jump on you. Okay, he is not going to fall into the abyss, I believe. But we gotta use another rope, baby. I refuse to use another one. Thank you, Mr. Bat. Okay, well, you know what? I was a little distracted there anyways. I was trying to put the key in the keyhole, whereas what I really want to do is unlock the shortcut. I'm gonna lose my dang mind. We're unlocking the shortcut to the ice caves. We need to bring the key with us all the way there. Is the rule of thumb. I would love to get you, Monty. I really would, but you gotta stop putting yourself in those situations where I need to, like, explode in order to get you. That was maybe a bit of an overstatement. I also made the thumbnail for the series. I think I did a pretty dang good job. I did not game rip any of the assets. Instead, I found images of them on the Spelunky wiki, realized that they were WebPs, and I could not get the no background versions of them without, like, finding another source, which would take 2 seconds. So instead, I screenshotted it, and then image traced it, and deleted the background. And you know what? I kind of like the stylization that created. Necessity breeds elegance. Elegance might not be the word, but menagerie of some kind. And I loved it. And I love it, and I think it's pretty cool. gonna get this green gem if our life depends on it, because, I don't know, maybe we're fans of Shrek here. Now, I did rework the thumbnail a few times, just because there was some stuffings happening with it. That's gonna kill Monty, isn't it? Yike. Yike. I could have just bought the Matic, too. I was not using my brain. Okay, well. Monty's getting sacked. Both of your turkeys are up here. I don't know how to get them for you, Mr. Yang. There's also the ghost. Nothing's really working out here. I'm gonna... honestly, invest in my future. That guy's gonna give me bombs or something next time I see an altar. Looks like I won't be needing those. Okay. Things ain't going great. It's 5 minutes in. We've been through like 4 runs and not made it out of the dwelling. But it's fine. We're gonna do it. I believe. We have the power to spawn snakes. I thought I could get through there fast, but he was like, actually, I don't want to grab the ledge. Colin might not be our guy. I'm just gonna be frank with you. I'm starting to wish that you guys could see the eggplant run. Because it went a lot better than this. I at least made it to Olmec. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. There. Reset. Get the key. We need the key. The key we have not even, like, been able to grasp yet. We've seen it. Like, once. This is going great. I also tried to recreate the guy pointing thumbnail, and I didn't want to just like steal it, even though I should probably not be worried about stealing that art of all things at all. But I tend not to take people's art unless I like have a desperate need. I guess I'm being held at gunpoint to do so, then I guess I would have no concerns about that. But I try to do things myself, so I just instead blatantly copied it and tried to draw it myself with a... I basically just took a pencil tool and then drew around it. But that's spicy. That's fine. You know, I also drew a little hat on him to make it more like me, added him some sideburns like I've got, and my chin pubes that grow in 2 spots of my face and nowhere else. Maybe one day I'll add a face cam to this series. You guys can see my glorious reactions and my lack of desire to shave. Look, it's the weekend, alright? I don't wanna shave on the weekends. I'm sorry, sir, but it's just... I'm thinking about how we're gonna rob this guy. We're gonna put the bomb boxes over here. Compass and stuff goes over here. If we rope him right here, he drops his shotgun, and then we blast to the right. Yes? Perfect. Now we don't take the shotgun with us, but we get the key. Alright. Was that worth it? I don't know. I'm not an expert. Yeah, get out of here. I kind of would like this Torquay. I'm afraid he's going to anger Mr. Bulldozer. He did. He might be dead. He did. Okay. Mr. Bulldozer, you've been creating some real problems for me lately. Hi, sir. I didn't see you. Hi, Yang. All the turkeys are gone, I hate to say. Spike boot. Do I want to kill Yang? The answer is we want to rob Yang, simply put. And I think if we do this, then we can jump on his head and get the other turkey. If he comes over here, that is. Maybe I'll just throw an arrow at him. It's going great. Okay, it's not going great. I tried to get off the turkey because I wasn't sure if I was doing spike boots damage, and, well, that was my fatal error. Because he just, like, tried to punch me out of the air, which worked. So now we're 10 minutes in. We haven't made it to the jungle. So at this point, all bets are off the table. We're just gonna try and go for it. I was gonna say we're just gonna leave, but then I saw Montificus, and instead I'm gonna make my life a living hell to try and get out of here. But it worked. Not worth it at all, though. Maybe worth it. We got, like, gold out of it. Another altar. If there's a shop with a present, you know, I'll try another eggplant run. I don't make any promises. There's not. But for once, the stuff in the shop is affordable. And allows us to get Monty. And bring him to lay exute. It's key level. Thank you, Monty, for saving my life. Now you'll die to the bomb in the chest. I lied. Thank you for ending his life and saving mine. Okay. Just had to get Skelly Boy out of the way there. So many bats, huh? I put one of those in the thumbnail, too. I wasn't quite sure where to put it. I felt like the right side was very heavy. I don't want that to be a real skeleton, man. Is there like a rock or something? There is. I don't want to bounce off it and then die. I missed anyways. Alright, let's see. It wasn't. Beautiful. Eye is right there, but we're just trying to make it to the ice games, so. What do we need to do that? Nothing too special. It's a present. If there's an altar, then we've got an eggplant run. Not really. I can get the eye, but doesn't always mean the end of the run. Guess I'll get the money if they're just gonna give it to me. Yang is inaccessible, so we don't care about turkeys except for HP. It's looking like the exit we get to any direction. The left way looks semi-safer, but not for Monty. The right way looks safer for Monty, and we saw the other turkey. So take us to Turkmenistan. Go down here. That's gonna happen. Yada 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 you. Dada dada dee. Derek you. I left the key up there. It's fine. We have Turkus. Turkus loves to double jump and flip. Okay, not what I clicked. Thank you, Mr. Game. Monty disappeared, so I assume he went in the exit hole. How he made the jump to the exit hole, I won't know. But here we are. Alright, we leave and we're friends with everybody. Y'all. So we're gonna want a lot of bombs. We're gonna want a lot of ropes. I'm trying to remember if the key is for when we exit the water level or enter the ice caves. And I think it's when we exit the water level, so we cannot give it to Ruthie Goldberg, aka Mr. Kep, aka Mr. Wadler. I guess we're going to Volcano. I didn't expect to do this. I don't think I've gone there yet in the series. So, first look, we can label the episode Fire and Ice, I suppose. And it's dark. And it's Kapala. No, there's nothing else. Okay, nothing else to sack unless we want to burn ropes, which ropes will literally burn here, so no. Like, could get that. I don't see a point to. There's so many rock dogs. Holy. Okay, we're gonna try and grab the chains. It worked. I got him. Okay. Goodbye, rock dog. Hello, rock dog. Hi, everyone. I didn't mean to be here. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say Van Helsing, but he is literally right there. It's probably the easiest look at a Van Helsing you've ever seen. The key is 2 feet from the door, and we're behind the shop. Oh, joy. What can we do? We can bomb and then try and rope out of here. Tusk won't be happy about this, but thank you. Well, we're Ujit eyeless. Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do, son. That was a close one. And we put ourselves in a terrible situation. We just put ourselves right back to where we didn't want to be. I'm an idiot. Turn around, you beast. Thank you. Hut, hut. Hut, 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 hut. Money. Here's Monty. So we had like 8 HP starting this level, and now we have 3. Do I want a cape? I mean, we're not going to flats. So I guess we might as well spend the money. We don't know where the key went. Sick. Okay, we gotta bomb it from below then. We gotta get the item. We're gonna die, is what's gonna happen. We got time. We got so much time. We're only 17 minutes in. We've been doing that. Okay, so we got the camera. Why the frick would I ever want that? To kill vampires, I suppose. I don't know if it kills Vlad, but it would be cool if it did. I don't want to take damage from you guys, but instead I'm just gonna whip the ghost pot. Hi, ghost. You're right there, huh? Okay, this is gonna take some tight finagling. Wishing I had the camera now to make you freeze. Okay, whip the pot, why don't you? Yum, yum, yum. So much money for me. So much money I could have had. We make it out. That was by the skin of my beneath. Hello, Mr. Spider. Yeah. Yeah. We stare death in the eyes and we say, hiya. Okay, it's not going great. I had to burn a rope anyway. This one, we don't royally screw up 30 times in a row. This one, we make it to the ice caves. This one, no bullshit happens. We have a 0 bullshit policy. I thought I could get both in one whipping. That was a very intelligent play. See, if I didn't take that damage there, the timeline would have shifted a little bit. I would have been more chaotic later, and I would have taken more than just 1 HP of damage. You may not believe it, but it's true. Okay, so we gotta... It's looking like we just gotta make a run for it then. could have waited for a better time to try making our run for it. That's fine. 3 HP. If there's an altar, we've got an eggplant run. I don't see an altar. I don't think we have an eggplant run. There's a power pack if we wanted to cook the turkeys. Actually, freeze gun is probably good for killing Yang after we do the turkeys. Give it to me. Freeze ray, that is. A very good item that I almost never buy. Okay, we can't even get to Yang. So, that's how you know this was a great purchase. I don't care about the other turkeys then. I don't care about any of them. We're just going. We got Pontificus. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was a risky one. Alright. So what else has been happening? Videos, they're in the works, man. Still working on my 2025. Thinking about how I'm gonna read this out. I have so many clips to go through and more every time I play Skate. I forget if I talked about Skate. I know I talked about it at some point. I forget if I used the video. Of course, I literally haven't posted anything yet. We're not going to need the freeze ray. We've already surpassed that. Why did I drop Monty down there? I could have dropped the gun. Gonna need to waste a rope for the key. Oh well. I actually don't think we needed to, but it made it a heck of a lot easier. Monty is dead. Give me my key. Thank you. We can sack dead Monty. I don't think he's worth as much. I know he's not worth as much, I suppose, but... Oh well. It's the way Montes crumbles and falls and dies. He can at least eat one more bullet for us, and then we can die to Mr. Caveman. New tech, you can make cavemen pass out without whipping them. Put a broken arrow at their feet or a rock or something, and they fall down. Okay, I just stared death in the eyes there. Okay. 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 Okay, 1 HP. 2 HP after we cook a bomb and kill Quillback. Then 1 HP after we die to the spider immediately afterwards. So we're not learning our lesson here, and we're going straight back to Vanya. That felt... Did I say the part that I was saying in my head about 1 HP after we get hit by the spider immediately afterwards? I said that in my head, and I don't know if I said it out loud. But it's exactly what happened. But 2 HP after we get bone 2. It's about that gold. So, that sounded weird. I hear it. You know what? Don't find out. Psychopath. I think that was actually just the box rocking around Christmas tree, having a happy holiday. We're not going to get Van Helsing. We don't need Van Helsing. But, I mean, it's not impossible to get the flats. It's just impossible. No. It's doable if we have enough bones. You go live your life, Monty. Go away. It's your infinite life, lava boy. Okay. He just dropped it. We're fine. Do we want the altar? I think we gotta. We also definitely could get Van Helsing for like 1 rope, but we won't. That was terrifying. Hearing that sound and not knowing where it was. Pitcher's mitt. Pitcher's mittens. Can't sack the key. What am I thinking? Crispy boy. We're sacking Crispy boy. There he goes. Alright, that's enough. Maybe I should have just taken Monty to the exit instead of sacking it, but it puts us barely away from the ball. I don't want to blow you up. Thank you for not blowing yourself up. Set jetpack. Thank you, Mr. Key, for living. It's a telepack. Honestly, not my style. Mr. Leprechaun, I appreciate that. Don't throw Monty. Just let the bag come to us. That's bad. It's evil. Okay. So, not sure what happened there. Don't race towards me, race car. Alright. This is throw the key. Grab Montificus. Hope the key didn't end up in any lava. It didn't. Good. Thank goodness for the pitcher's mitt. Alright. Capala chance. I'm an idiot? Okay. But I'm not a dumbass. I'm an idiot. So I can use the spider. As long as Fireman doesn't jump out at me. Amazing. So incredibly smart stuff right there. Also, still no drill. Gosh, that's a lot of lava. This is the most lava-y lava level I've seen. Die. Okay, not good. Good. I'm going for Monty. I'm spending both of my ropes because I want the component. So how are you gonna do this one? They ask. I'm gonna cook a bomb. I expected when I hit the jump button to jump a little higher than 2 millimeters. But I guess that'll do. Another fail. Can't name this episode Fire and Ice because there was no ice. Hey, we're 27 minutes in. Don't be a fool. We can do another one. We gotta get the ice to our fire. You're catching my drift. We know we're on the last floor. We're not on the last floor. We know we're on the last floor because we are. No way to get up there, so... And whenever I say no way, I mean no way without burning our amalgamation of utensils. aka ropes and bombs. Keep a bomb under your kitchen sink. We can get climbing gloves. And then we can come back for the rest. Or to just murder the shopkeeper later, because we like everything he's selling. This is Freegal. That's good eats. Did not even check if any of those were real skeletons. By real, I mean not fake. And by not fake, I mean real. Okay. This is precarious. Monty's going the wrong way. Yang, you have no value. Your turkeys have died. Okay, I think we're just gonna rob the shopkeeper because I like everything he has. It's the unfortunate way of the world. We're all just living in it. And we're not taking his shotgun. Actually, I wish I took his shotgun. Free shotgun? Okay. This is dangerous eats. I hit I hit him. Yeah. What a sniper. He dropped his keys. He dropped the keys. Yeah. We took off our cape. That's good. What is below the yang shop? Nothing. Actually, a convenient way down. If I could take a turkey. And it's not actually as convenient as I hoped. I want to bomb the turkeys, but I don't want to bomb them separately. It's simple economics. I don't know if that gets the second one. Oh, dear. So what's going on here? We gonna get the ghost spot if I don't fall. Jesus Christ. Shopkeeper died. Or him not. Okay. Okay. Kilo. Hopefully. It's a lot of shotguns. Not shotguns, arrow traps. Shotgun traps. There's probably a game with a shotgun trap in it that I can't think of. It's that one game where you used to, like, build your own little base and then have other people try and go through, like, your... It wasn't really a base, it was more of a labyrinth. Wish I remembered the name of that game. I thought it was really cool. Mine played it one summer in, like, 2023. Okay. This is... Don't mind me. Just gonna squeeze on by. We're gonna try and bring Montificus to the exit. The exit in Brexit. There's a good chance he might not survive. There's a lot of violence on this level. Of what he bounced off of. Bounced off of the frickin' thing, I know that. But why bounce you so much? Hey. Okay, well, I gotta go through Voltania. I just like the name too much. Not the name Voltania, but the episode name, Fire and Ice. That arrow really has to hit me, huh? Okay, we'll call that the ending. I'm sorry, people. I'm just not... I'm a failure. Please come back next time. Goodbye.